Hey everybody, Greg Denny here. I'm at this amazing natural hot spring in the rainforest of Guatemala and stayed here in these cabins last night with our families, swimming in that awesome pool back over there. See the steam coming off of it. Just an incredible experience, and I love coming back here because it's so, you can see it's so green and so lush and so alive and so abundant. It's just such a fun place to come. But I wanted to share a lesson. We hadn't been here for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, haven't been back to Guatemala. We spent a couple years over in Europe. Coming back here, I noticed something incredible, a great life lesson for all of us. I came back and I saw people that I'd seen before. Some were just acquaintances, some people I'd worked with, some were friends. And I noticed something pretty drastic, really stood out to me. During those 3 or 4 years that we were gone, some of them have really grown and improved and expanded, whether in their families, their relationships, their business, their education. I mean, I could tell they were learning another language, or they had drastically improved their business over that time. They'd been green and growing, right? They'd been abundant. And others apparently had almost no growth. They were doing the exact same things in the exact same ineffective ways. They were still, go talk to them. Hey, good to see you. How are things going? Still complaining about the same problems, the same challenges, the things that they easily could have fixed with a little growth and improvement, but were just stuck. And it just struck me that life is so like that. The years are going to come and go. I mean, there's nothing we can do to slow them down or stop them. The years are going to come and grow, right? They're going to come and go, and we can grow if we want to, but you guys, we've got to want it. We've got to do something about it. And what happens is, I think most of us, we're rolling along, and life gets busy, and life happens. I hear that all the time, right? And the days go, and the weeks, and then the months, and all of a sudden years have passed, and you're like, what have I done? And so it's so important. I mean, so critically important. And you've probably felt this. I know I do. So absolutely important that every week, every month, we're improving at least a little. Right? So we have to make these little decisions each day, these little rituals, these little habits. Like read a good book that's going to be, help you in one area of your life. Like it's informational. It's helping in personal development and growth. So every month we're reading something. Every month we're interviewing somebody. We're asking them, hey, how do I do this? How do I improve? How did you do that? How did you achieve your success? Every month we're exercising. We're getting a little bit better health. Every month we're working on a relationship. Every month we're learning something new that helps us improve one important area of our life. And you guys, that's literally, I've set up my whole life on that process to continually grow. I plan on growing until the day I die, just to keep improving in one area of my life. And honestly, that's why I set up my website, gregdenning.com. I set that up with these memberships, right? So that every month we make a little commitment. It's totally affordable, but every month, we make this little commitment to growing, to improving. And I give you the resources, the techniques, the proven strategies that I've learned over 2 decades of studying and traveling and interviewing and practicing and implementing and trying and experimenting with what works in the most important areas of our lives. And so every month we can watch, there's some videos in there, there's some resources. I just put stuff in there, you guys, that they help us stay like this place, green and growing and abundant, so that when a year has passed, or 2 years, or 5 years, or 10 years, we're in a way better situation. Financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, socially, emotionally, every aspect of our life, we're green and growing, and it will make all the difference in our lives. You guys, we have we have the opportunity every day to live an epic story, to do awesome things. But for me at least, the critical element of real success in life is to be continually growing. So here's to your growth and mine, and that every week and every month finds us a little bit better, right? None of us has any business being the same people last year that we were, or same people this year that we were last year. We've got to be green and growing. Reach upward.